I got a good variety of different flavored Japanese Kit Kats here, so I thought it might be fun to do a video trying them out. And if it's not fun, I deeply apologize. And the one I'm most excited to try out is this, the Ruby Chocolate Kit Kat. If you haven't heard of it, Ruby Chocolate is the new kind of chocolate they just came out with, which is made from rubies, I guess. In all seriousness, though, I am really excited to try out this new chocolate. Which means we're doing this one last! Haha, you'll have to watch all the other ones if you want to get to this, unless you skip ahead in the video. Now, the majority of these were sent to me by Allison as a Valentine's gift, but I do have some that I've had for a bit, which I got from Toronto's Chinatown. And I held on to the box for the Sake Kit Kat since that was kinda neat. And speaking of alcohol Kit Kats, let's start off with one of those. This is the Rum Raisin Kit Kat. Not really that big of a raisin fan, but hey, it might not be too bad in Kit Kat form. This does have a pretty strong grape smell to it. Yeah, you get more of the rum once you actually bite into it. That's actually pretty good. I mean, the white chocolate, it's kind of like a rummy white chocolate. I don't get that much of the raisin. Well, there's a little bit of raisin in there, I suppose. I guess I like rum raisin when it's in Kit Kat form. Let's keep the alcohol going next with the sake one. I mean, I've already tried it, but whatever. Again, the sake ones just kind of look like white chocolate Kit Kats. And these very much smell of sake, which works for me because I rather enjoy sake. You get a little bit of the white chocolate in there, but the sake is pretty strong. So, yeah, if you want some alcohol in your Kit Kats, that's a pretty decent choice, I suppose. Now let's get to one that might be a little stranger. This is purple sweet potato. And this one does look kinda different as it's covered in its purple chocolate. Not really getting much on the smell besides white chocolate. I don't know if I liked that or not. That's a weird one, I guess. You definitely get some potato-y taste in there, but combined with the white chocolate, that's just kind of strange. I don't hate it, I suppose. It's a solid... It's okay. So this is the most common Japanese Kit Kat to find around, the green tea one, which is even available in Canada normally now. And these two, I guess, are a couple green tea variants. This one, I think we're supposed to answer a quiz before we eat it. And we'll try to eat it without answering the quiz because I don't really know what it's asking me. So this one, I believe, is supposed to be a dark green tea. We'll see if it's much different than the regular green tea Kit Kat. Definitely smells like tea. Yeah, I'd say that is a little bit different than regular green tea Kit Kats. Mostly, it's not super different, but I'd say the tea taste is much stronger in these ones than the other ones. I'm not a tea drinker myself, but I don't mind the taste of tea in like a candy like that, so those are pretty good. Is this just a regular Kit Kat from Japan? Do I really care what normal Kit Kats from Japan taste like? Okay, no, this is not a regular Kit Kat. This is definitely some berry type of one. You know, I might be changing my opinion on that dark green tea one a little, as the tea aftertaste is a little strong. So here we go, mystery berry. You guys can yell in the comments what it's actually supposed to be. It's a bit like a fruit gum if it was a Kit Kat, like juicy fruit, the Kit Kat version. There's something specific about the taste of it that just makes me think of gum. But it's not too bad. I rather like that. I didn't think I'd like it as much as I did. And that'll be this whole video, mostly me going, oh, kind of strange, but pretty good. So speaking of fruity flavored Kit Kats that kind of remind me of gum, that's what this one did back when I had it before. And I remember when I had this one before, I thought it was supposed to be some kind of peach flavor, but apparently this is supposed to be apple pie. Maybe last time I had this, I just had it so stuck in my head that this was peach, I kind of tasted that. I mean, I still could probably believe that this was peach, but knowing that it's apple pie, I definitely taste that to it. But it still gives me that kind of like fruit-flavored gum taste. I don't know, that one's kind of mediocre for me, but some other people would probably like that one a lot. Alright, let's see what our other green one is, and if it's another variation of green tea. I did try to look all these up, but I couldn't find the specific wrapper for some of these. This one might be green tea with milk, because I did see that that's one that exists. Tea time! Tastes very much like a green tea Kit Kat, shocker. That might be a little bit more milky, but could be just my mind making me think that based on my preconceptions. But yeah, I mean, there's not a big difference there, so it's like a green tea Kit Kat. It was good. This one might just be a dark chocolate Kit Kat, but there's a possibility that this is the bitter dark chocolate. So based on the face I make, I guess we'll find out how bitter this is. Here we go. Yeah, that's really strong. That's stronger than regular dark chocolate Kit Kats I've had before. I'd say that could be the bitter kind. Oh, I don't hate that. It is pretty strong though, so if you don't like really strong dark chocolate, you won't like that. Now let's go for another one that's probably pretty bizarre that it exists. This is the Wasabi Kitkat. The Wasabi Kitkat is a lighter green than the green tea ones. Alright, I'm getting a kind of bitter aftertaste from that dark chocolate one, so I definitely say that was the bitter one. Here we go with the Wasabi. It's not super spicy or anything. There is a little bit of spice to it, but the taste, that's a strange combination with the white chocolate, that's for sure. Yeah, like that saucy kind of taste with the white chocolate. I don't know about that. No, I'm not a fan of that one. That's certainly interesting, I'll give it that, but I don't want a lot of those. Alright, after that wasabi, let's go with one that should be good. This is strawberry cheesecake. I've had strawberry Kit Kats and cheesecake Kit Kats before, but not the combination of the two, so this should be outrageous! I have a good feeling about this one. Now watch it be bad. Nope. Surprise, strawberry cheesecake is pretty good. And that's exactly what it tastes like, a strawberry cheesecake in Kit Kat form. Those ones are awesome. So that was too much enjoyment, so here's one I probably won't like as much. This one's an almond cranberry one. This one's got pieces of almond and cranberry on top of it. If it was just almonds, I'd probably like it just fine, but I'm not big on pieces of fruit being stuck in my chocolate bars. I'm sure some of you would really like these, but that's just how I feel about it, alright? The almond taste is alright, but don't like the chewy cranberry bits in there. If it was just the almond, I'd like it, but the chewiness, I don't like that in there. It's all stuck to my teeth. Stupid Kit Kat, you ruined everything. But seriously, just not a fan of that, no. So if that wasn't enough, let's add some raspberries in there. Seriously? Oh, and this one's in a green tea Kit Kat, and there's certainly a lot of bits on top of there. Well, I'm sure I'll enjoy this. The green tea is actually overpowering a lot of it. I'm getting a bit of the almond and some of the fruit now. Maybe the green tea helped. That wasn't as bad as I was expecting. Still not something I would seek out, but that could have been worse, I suppose. Now let's move on to Batman Mummy Kit Kats. These were obviously put out for Halloween, and they are caramel pudding flavor and very much smell of caramel. These are probably the strongest smelling ones I've opened, but that's fine. I don't mind smelling caramel. Those are really good, yeah. I would buy these if they were around. Probably not a big shocker that the caramel pudding one was good, but that was really good. So this, I guess, is a special type of strawberry Kit Kat. This is the Ameo strawberry. Probably didn't say that right. This is another one that has a rather strong scent to it. So let's see if these are really all that different compared to the regular strawberry Kit Kat. I wouldn't say they're that different at all. Maybe a slight difference in flavor compared to a regular one based on what I remember at this point. It's quite good though. I'm usually like strawberry flavored things. These aren't any exception. So yeah, that just tastes like a milky strawberry Kit Kat. Very good. So this is another one I didn't really figure out for sure. This is either cherry blossom or another type of strawberry one. Upon opening it and getting a whiff, I'd say it's neither of those. This is raspberry. I was hoping for cherry, not that big on raspberry. No. No. Why couldn't you have been cherry? I guess this is probably a better reaction, though. I'm sure some of you out there would like that, but no for me. No. That just ruined my day. Video over. Oh, but I kid. The video couldn't be over yet when we still got red bean sandwich to try. Well, this is one of the few I got here that's made with flavored normal chocolate, and there's definitely an odor coming from it that is rather unpleasant. Ugh. You know what? I'm quite willing to bet that I'm not gonna like this one. You know what? This just makes me question every decision I've ever made in my life. Ugh. Ew. I'm not a fan. Not a fan. Ugh. It's really tart, too. Just, ugh. I can't imagine eating a normal red bean sandwich and even diluted through a Kit Kat. That wasn't very good. I won't be eating another one of those if I can avoid it. Why? Why, Japan? Why? And now it's time for our main event, I guess. The first commercialized use of this new ruby chocolate, and it was by Nestle to throw it in a Kit Kat. This really better be sublime or I'm gonna be disappointed. I've been rather looking forward to trying this new chocolate. So here's the sublime wrapper inside the box, really building up the suspense here. And there it is, our stick of ruby chocolate Kit Kat. So Ruby chocolate is a naturally pink chocolate and it's supposed to have a fruity kind of taste to it. Let's see if this new chocolate's worth the hype. Yeah, definitely get the fruitier taste to that. I'd say it's kind of close to a white chocolate with a bit of a fruitier taste. Definitely different. There's a little bit of a sourness to it, but it's also got a nice sweetness to it as well, which kind of balances it out. I rather like that. I could definitely see wanting to eat more chocolate bars with that ruby chocolate in it. That's pretty good. I enjoyed how different that is. I mean, I compare it a little bit to white chocolate, but it's not exactly that at all. It's got a very different taste to it. Well, I'm glad the ruby chocolate was pretty good. Otherwise, my night was going to be spent by slamming back sake Kit Kat so I could forget it. Though I still might do that just to forget that stupid bean sandwich one.